That was yesterday, 17. Yeah. No, it was okay. Not going. I thought you went to court day before yesterday. Today is Friday. You want to play with weather? You want to play? We're playing Kansas City. It don't have real time, babe. No, the old one used to have real time, but doesn't have real time. Is that the way you want it? What time is it? Yeah, close enough. Oh, you need to.
You mad when I start talking crap?
Talking crap just makes me play harder. You think I don't? I mean, I play on the internet all the time. People constantly, oh, I'm just a stomp. I'm gonna kill you.
You play little kids?
No, grown men.
So you don't play little kids?
I play both. Whoever plays. They be just really talking. I'll be like, okay, all right. You know, I win, I lose, but I'm gonna play the game. Make sure you have that same energy at halftime. Make sure you got that same energy at halftime. That's all I ask.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs
what's that supposed to
and the
be?
Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded at the goal line. And he is out of bounds here on the return. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
I don't even know what defense I put.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
I don't know what you just did.
Second down pass play there, but it's
no, I'm saying I don't know what you just, how the hell you missed that.
Receiver, and it's third down.
Because I thought you had me beat.
Quickly now, a look
I ain't gonna lie.
at the Kansas City offense.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Don't rush.
The better route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you can. L2.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Still got stuff in here.
Called at a very strong gain of 24.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there that sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush.
Oh, my God. Good
Frees up
catch.
your guys elsewhere. And he's going to have another first down. The tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And all the way down inside the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taking.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I missed it.
That was a really good opening drive on a number of
See right there, I
fronts.
tried to
10
hit stick and
plays,
knock it
very
in.
methodical, set the tone.
See?
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Arkansas holding still. So Arkansas holding still.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. To throw is Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 37 yards. as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Stay the hell in bounds, Rainbow.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill.
He caught it!
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I went for the SWAT instead of the pick.
He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
I don't know how you recover.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Right
but big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. He carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
First down carry by Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence.
Come on, hold the damn block.
With his very next run.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 2. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of
I
yards.
need to start
17
picking.
on the play.
Yeah, I need to start picking it. I'm going for the SWAT because I don't think I'm going to be able to play.
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes now on first down, and it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So this is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's out past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Dallas takes over possession. It was a tough year in Big D. This was a team with Super Bowl aspirations in training camp. Got off to the 3-0 start. Got Zeke signed and in the fold, but then the wheels started to come off from that 3-0 record. 5-8 the rest of the way for an 8-8 finish. Not enough to win a down NFC East, and also not enough for Jason Garrett to keep his job. So now Mike McCarthy enters the fold.
And when you look back at this roster, and as you said, a team with Super Bowl aspirations, this is not a team that was overhyped, as is often the case with the Dallas Cowboys. That was a legitimate deal in my estimation. That roster was good enough to contend for a Super Bowl. Just never really got going with consistency. Couldn't beat the better teams that they played.
Come on.
They finished 8-8. Mike McCarthy takes over a very good roster. A young quarterback in Dak Prescott. So it's the second act for Mike McCarthy. He has something he feels like he needs to prove after the way it ended in Green Bay. And this Dallas team has a lot that they need to improve on and a lot to...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. He's got his targets caught. And he'll be brought down with the first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you down, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Quarter ended.
11-second runoff?
Huh?
Said 11-second runoff?
Yep.
They wouldn't let you do it?
Forecast calling for more of the same.
What happened all the time? I know that was one of them, but I don't know
in the
what
second
happened.
half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Okay.
And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And maybe a pleasure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw it. And this is
Why'd you get off of him?
And he is
That was
into the
stupid.
end zone for a
Just
Cowboy
got off
touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have now moved out in front. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is caught for the 2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
Come on, man.
And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Oh, come on, knock the ball out.
We want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And they struggled to get him rolling on the first half. That's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
And I can't pick it.
Bend in the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I tip it to myself, tip it off my helmet. Then 54 just looks at it. Oh, I don't want to catch this.
Locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him
Why is he not knocking?
Escaping the danger and picking up a 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Loose, you know that, right?
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you to flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And going deep to a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
How are they always open?
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
47. 53, check 53.
Now Prescott. Back at the 26-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
And he's going to go down again.
He's just not
Tano Passigno in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott. This to Jarwin. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll hit it on the crossing route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
And that's how you go for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
I thought it was a pick.
Trying to throw on 2nd
You seen me right there, right?
Incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. 3rd down here. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, he's
This
gonna
one
run
will
her.
not work out, and it's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
He would have
And the
ramped that
Cowboys
ball.
defense is going to get him the football back.
If he would have ran. It was a
Element of
wide
surprise
receiver.
was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right? Instead of your kicker, yeah. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
Yes,
To me,
ma'am.
you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also
he's right
stop
here.
the clock at the 2-minute
Yep,
warning.
Yeah, come on.
Yep.
Come get him. Push the button. Take it off.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now the Cowboys going to run the first of their timeouts. They'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
$20. Ooh.
On 2nd and 12.
Oh, no. Give me her.
Now look at this.
Give me her.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by
I don't
Kendall
know why you
Fuller.
passing
Intended
like
that
deep like
time.
that.
No, I had it beat, and I pushed it to lob it instead of bullet like I was supposed to because I was trying
All
to
you
get off
talk
the phone.
about is taking care
Trying
of
to
the
finish this
football,
up once you get it.
especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is
barely
open
caught it.
for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to
Come
be
on, Pete.
careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you
Why
end
is
up
he
running
not
yourself into
fumbling?
an
He's
error.
a quarterback.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Speed extra.
Throw again on 2nd
Extra.
down.
Oh.
Mahomes. He's got it to Williams.
Extra what? And what was the excuse for that one?
Extra cautious. I had
Just shy of the
to
20.
use that one.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
6 yards. 6 yards. 15.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
He's coming out
Anytime it's
now.
on inside running play, you just know
Right.
there should be a lot of congestion there.
Good
You're
bitches.
counting on your offensive line to
You
take
can,
control of the line
man.
of
2 more plays.
scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Just hurry up and do it. Because you might win. You get the field goal.
Mahomes to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as they are